This big new Smash Bros. Newcomer might actually be rumored? Well, let's talk all about E3 leaks. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today we get to talk about a Smash Bros. Newcomer that has been gaining some traction over the past 2 days, actually, because today also a new leak broke out, and well, this is hard to believe. It is a strange phenomenon, but it is a character that is closely tied to Nintendo, has a game on the Switch, and could actually, well, very feasibly be a character in terms of partnership. So I want to take the time to talk all about that, because not only one leak, but two leaks that I have to talk about. One is an audio leak that has a little bit of a tease, and one is a very big text leak that we're going to dive into too. So it's going to be a really fun and incredible episode. So if you're just listening to this while you're, doing homework or, preparing some food, I always love to do stuff like that, then please enjoy. And also, we get to talk a little bit more about E3 2021. That is really around the corner, just a few days away until we can, really dive into Nintendo's plans for E3 and find out what is next for Smash Bros. Ultimate, who is that newcomer, and potentially who are the final two newcomers. A lot of people seem to think that we are getting two of them, and it kind of would make sense, right? It would mirror that E3 where we got Banjo and Hero at the same time. So I would love to see something like that happen, and if it were to happen, it would of course break the internet yet again, as it did when Steve was announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? So all of that together makes for a really interesting episode. I really wanted to dive into all of the E3 and the Smash leaks. So if you have any questions or any burning desires to send our way, well, send it to questionblocked for blocked content. And the email is blockedcontentmail@gmail.com. So send in your questions to the show and I might answer them here live in blocked content. And also, if you want to connect with us even more, you can go to our Discord. Our Discord is incredible. You can click the link in the description of this video, and then you'll be a part of Blocked Content history. It's going to be so much fun to talk together, to share videos and memes and fun stuff. So please, if you haven't already, become a part of Blocked Content and click that link in the description to enter the Discord. All right, I wanted to dive into this leak that says Nintendo E3 leak. I have a friend who is a higher up at Nintendo of America. He saw the Direct presentation early. The Direct starts with a trailer for Smash. Just like the Pyramithra presentation, it doesn't look like a Smash trailer at first. It starts with a zoom out from Skyrim. It shows Dragonborn walking around Whiterun. All of a sudden, the courier comes with a letter, but it's an invitation for Smash Brothers. The revealed tagline is Dragonborn gets invited to Smash. It shows his gameplay. He is a unique character that has access to 3 different shouts from Skyrim. He can use Fus, Fusro, and Fusro Da. He also has the Fire Shout. His forward smash is a mace. Next up is a trailer for WarioWare. This trailer is pretty fast and basically plays out like a commercial. At the end of the trailer, it says Summer 2021. After that is a trailer for a 2D Metroid. Ridley is the main villain, and the title is Metroid Ridley Returns, as a reference to Samus Returns. The gameplay is faithful to the classic games. Then there is a brief comment about Metroid Prime 4 being delayed to 2022, no trailer. Next up, there are 2 announcements for Kirby. One of them is a brand new game with no title revealed yet, coming out in 2022, and the next one is a Superstar remake scheduled for 2021. Sakurai will not be involved, but it's basically a 1-to-1 remake. Breath of the Wild 2 gets a gameplay trailer. It's similar to Breath of the Wild 1, but more linear. Zelda is a fully playable character, and the game can support 2 players. Mario Party Superstar is also announced. The gameplay is similar to Super Mario Party, but there are more boards, full online functionality, and apparently a custom board mode where you can bring back all of the features from the old Super Mario Party. Chance Time will also return, and there will be plenty of new spaces. Custom die blocks for the characters have been removed, but the ally blocks are still here. There will also be a Legend of Zelda collection coming summer 2021. Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time are in. So there's so much to unpack with this leak because it talks about all of the stuff that we would love to see in a Nintendo Direct. I think WarioWare completely makes sense, but if we are going to be talking about the Smash Brothers character, yes, it is Dragonborn from the Skyrim franchise. I think that it would be a very unique character, right? I'm not big on that franchise or know a lot about it, but I think that The Elder Scrolls is amazing. I think that the idea of having Dragonborn be a character from a Switch perspective and a Nintendo perspective actually really makes sense. You know, it was one of the first games that was kind of announced for the Switch and was really lauded as, you know, you can play these open world, these huge games on the handheld, on the go. So isn't that incredible that that would go full circle and actually have a character like that in Smash Brothers playable? So having all these different shouts and having a mace as a weapon, you know, it's all stuff that are, you know, not really in Smash Brothers at this moment. So if that is the Western rep that we're going to be getting right now, that'll be very interesting, right? Because if my theory is correct, and that is, you know, the final two characters won't be two Eastern, you know, very Japanese-inspired characters and won't be two Western characters, it will be a mix of both to kind of please two sides of the audience, then, well, this potentially could mean that there's no Crash, no Rayman, no anything like that, right? It would potentially just be maybe Dragonborn and Ryu Hayabusa or something like that. So there's a lot possible here, and I would be very curious if you guys have any specific thoughts on what the moveset for this character would be. Of course, we've all talked about it for such a long time. Now, very quickly talking, of course, also about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, yes, it possibly could have Zelda as a playable character. A lot of leaks and a lot of rumors talk about that, but I haven't really heard anything about two players at the same time. Now, wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't that be a way to explore an open world in an even more amazing fashion, right? To just both walk around an open world together and solve puzzles, do battle with enemies, and essentially just brace the Breath of the Wild world with another player. I think that that would be an incredible way to uniquely sell this game. I think that it really makes sense to do a big new, I wouldn't say gimmick, but a big new gameplay facet. And if it would be two players, then yes, that would sell incredibly well. Having Link and Zelda go on an adventure together, I mean, we've seen in the Age of Calamity that Zelda can really handle herself in this style, you know, and with all the different moves that she has, she looks a lot more powerful than Link. So yeah, I would love to see a game like that come to fruition. So if Breath of the Wild 2 is that, I'm going to be very happy. Now, of course, Kirby getting a new game 2022, that does sound like the open world or kind of 3D platformer Kirby, and then the Superstar remake. We've had too many of those, right? We kind of want some new stories, we kind of want some new gameplay. And WarioWare getting a new game, I mean, I'm all for that. The Switch is made for WarioWare. So yeah, let me at 'em, give me some more. So a new Mario Party game, Superstar, sounds really fun. I think that Super Mario Party was a game that almost hit the mark completely. Of course, it was a little bit lacking in the game boards, so I want to see more from that, right? I want to see more from that franchise. I want to see more quality, and if everything that this leak says is true, then potentially we would have more boards and the online functionality from the start, and of course a lot more quality of life improvements and more mini games. So yeah, that could really look like the perfect Mario Party game. So I would be very curious if you guys have any specific E3 thoughts, games that you really want to see during E3, games that you are looking forward to, or games that you want to see but know that are not really happening. And for me, one of those games is actually, yeah, it's going to be Metroid Prime 4. I think that we really want to see that, but it's not going to happen. So today's comment question is, would you like to see Dragonborn as a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Is it a game that you like, or is it a character that you enjoy? And our previous comment question winner is Solo Sergio HD saying Sakurai. Welcome everyone to the grand opening of Nintendo Direct E3 2021. Nintendo fans cheer. Sakurai, before we begin with the invitation, I'd like to announce the name of our newcomer in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, Sakurai, the newcomer, the most popular video game character, Master Chief. Yes, Sakurai, he's the great character in Smash. Master Chief, he's right. Sakurai, the name you all know, it starts with an M. Master Chief, that's me. Sakurai, please welcome our newcomer, Crash Bandicoot. Master Chief, yes, yeah, better luck next time, buddy. Dante, Sora, Cinderace, Waluigi, Bandana B, and of course Paper Mario and Doom Guy silenced. Master Chief, Nintendo fans, is the newcomer. Sakurai asks Master Chief, did I tell you about Xbox games on Nintendo Switch? Sakurai Sakurai, over crying out loud, Master Chief, you didn't get an invitation. Master Chief says, what? Sakurai says you didn't get an invitation. Master Chief deconfirmed in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Master Chief was sad and walks away. Sans, hooray for Crash Bandicoot. Well, Solo Sergio HD, thank you so much for your very, very fun comment answer. I think that it's super cool that you guys are giving your own ideas on Smash Bros. Trailers, and this is something that would make a lot of people angry that really want Master Chief in the game, but it did really make me laugh, and I think that it's so fun to think about all these different characters having a fun interaction with Sakurai, right? A lot of people are actually talking about Sakurai potentially being name dropped in the Dragonborn reveal, right? Having it be something like, well, Dragonborn, I have a letter for you. It's from Mr. Sakurai. Would love to see something like that. So actually having Sakurai appear himself in one of those trailers is a little bit meta for Smash Brothers, but it is something that I would thoroughly enjoy and would want to see. So yeah, Solo Sergio HD, thank you so much for sending in your comment. These are always a ton of fun to read through. And don't forget, everyone listening and watching this video, you can send in your comments too, and we will discuss them live on the show. So if you haven't already, you can go to patreon.com/blockedcontent to actually support this channel, and in a very meaningful way. It means that, you know, we can keep going making videos every day, and you actually get to decide what our next video is about. What kind of leak speak are we talking, or maybe a snake codec? Let me know in the comments down below, and please subscribe to this channel, press that like button, and I'll see you guys around the corner. Bye bye.